vision in glare. They talk loud from the side, never front, never act. Noise. Rolling through doubt, knock pins when I pass. Drive. You blocking the way, we just moving right past. Excuse me. Red photo for the pressure, blue photo for the purpose. We rode it the right way, rode it the right way, rode it the
Come
right way.
on.
Mr. Glow,
Man, I really hate, you know what I'm saying, that I'll be having to, you know, do it the way that sometimes the way that I be doing it, but you know how that old saying go, man. If I don't do it, who gonna do it? You know what I'm trying to say? And then you gotta be able to do it like nobody else do it. But oh my God, bro, here I go. All right, when I'm trying to get something started up off the ground, and looking like it look like we ain't having what I need, you know. Well, let me tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, on top, you feel me, what we not gonna do today, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get something up there real quick, you know what I'm saying, and what we not gonna do today. You dig what I'm talking about? Off top, let me tell you what we not gonna do. Let's get into this, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. But what we not gonna do, but we not gonna sit back and say stuck on why, you know what I'm saying? When, you know what I mean? Hey, when the show, the show must go on. Bro, and what in the world? How is that taken? Let me see real quick. Hold on. This is definitely, that's why that's a problem. Let me open this up real quick. That was quick though, I ain't gonna lie. That was real quick, bro. I'm trying to figure out is why does that read on my podcast window. Shout out to Sydney. It ain't in my partner, my home girl. We ain't popping up. Hey, bless him, Lord. Man, look, hey, off top. Hey, we get straight into it, you know what I'm saying? Off top. Autism coach, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know, you already know, I mean, we definitely been, you know, tapping into, you know, the Blessemlord, you know, where we are launching, you know what I'm saying, you know, coaching, you know what I'm saying, society, and, you know, and just to bring a little bit more to it, let's bring a little bit more context, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't seen this, you feel me, we definitely into it. Let me y'all give y'all a smooth introduction, you know what I'm saying?
This is Blessemlord, a
Blessemlord,
networking and leadership platform built for people who want real connection, not noise. Most platforms are built around feeds, likes, and constant posting. Blessemlord was built around structure, intention, and real relationships. If you've ever felt like you had to comment endlessly, perform online, or compete for visibility just to be noticed, this platform was built to solve that. Blessemlord is not social media. It's digital land. Think of it as internet real estate, a place where people and businesses can intentionally position themselves, connect, and build teams without fighting algorithms. Instead of feeds, Blessemlord is organized into houses, seasons,
and, you know, let me just add a little bit more context to that right there, you feel me? Pertaining to the Blessemlord platform. If you guys haven't had the chance, you know what I mean, definitely go onto the page, you know what I'm saying? You know, Blessemlord. You can even, you know what I'm saying, have the whole website, man. Blessemlord.online. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you straight to the entry page to enter into the platform, you know what I mean, to see exactly, you know, what this video is explaining. But let me bring context to this particular point right here when the Blessemlord app is talking about not having to fight algorithms, not having to fight, you know, a lot of different, you know, motions that's already going on in a lot of these different apps. It's intentionally placed for like-minded people to be able to come to a place, which we're going to explain It's called the comments. What you see right there on the stage, oh, right there right now, the comments. You know what I'm saying? You can meet right there in the comments section, find like-minded people to where, you guys already have an interest. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes to small businesses, a lot of you guys have the ideas, what you want to do, but then there's things that's missing as far as like certain components. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not have a marketing team. You might not have a strategizing team. You might not have, somebody who's able to, produce, certain content. You might have somebody who's, really good at analytics and, reading data and data entry and stuff like that. So this is where, you can find people, who have the same interests, but then they're willing to come together in a common place on the Blessemlord platform and then begin to build, some of the generated ideas that you guys already have, amongst each other and begin to launch this thing, and I think, that's very cool. That's very, exciting, for us to be able to utilize, some of these tools that is out there for us to where, we kind of get an advance on some of the ideas that we have to kind of perpetuate them and move them, further at a quicker pace when you understand working together as a unit, working together as a team, being intentionally put into a place where you need to find people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Blessemlord platform is not something that you could do. This is not a social media platform where you can do things, on your own. This is intended for you to build a team. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way that this is built and this is designed to work is that you have to have a team of people who are going in together, investing in some internet real estate. You know what I'm saying? That's why we refer to this as coaching societies, coaching, homes, and you guys put these plays together. But let me go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, overtalk the video. Y'all know I get the rambling, man. I get the rambling.
Comments, each designed to support growth, networking, and leadership in a calm, disciplined way. You don't come here to post for attention. You come here to place yourself with intention. Let's start with the Commons. The Commons is the networking hub of Blessemlord. This is where people place their profiles, businesses, and social media links so others can discover them intentionally. Instead of scrolling a feed, you browse the Commons by role, industry, coaching focus, business type, house affiliation. Each profile acts like a land plot, digital real estate that represents who you are and what you're building. There are no public comment sections, no spam, no engagement farming. If someone reaches out, it's because there's alignment, not because an algorithm pushed them. Blessemlord is designed to help you build a team, not just collect contacts. In the Commons, you can discover people aligned with your goals, save profiles, request intentional connections, invite people to collaborate. This is where houses begin. Instead of cold DMs or loud promotion, houses are formed through trust, shared direction, clear leadership, real conversations. Networking here is consent-based and purpose-driven. A house is a leadership space. When you create a house, you're not creating a group chat. You're establishing digital real estate where a coach, creator, or business leads, members gather around a shared focus, knowledge, mentoring, and collaboration happen. Houses can represent coaching practices, businesses, creative teams, skill communities, professional networks. Owning a house is like owning a building on the internet. People don't join by accident. They join by alignment. Here's where Blessemlord separates itself from other platforms. Most platforms require paying up front, posting constantly, commenting endlessly, ranking up just to unlock features. Blessemlord works differently. There are no engagement ladders, no popularity contests, no forced posting. Progress happens through seasons, intentional participation, leadership, proof of practice. You don't perform to be seen, you build to be recognized. Blessemlord doesn't replace your social media, it organizes it. You're encouraged to use Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, X, or websites as discovery tools. Share your work publicly where attention already exists. then direct align people into hashtag Blessemlord for real connection. Social media becomes the front door. Blessemlord becomes the home. This keeps promotion public, networking private, relationships intentional. Everything in Blessemlord operates in seasons. Seasons are 30 to 90-day focus periods where people commit in.
Hey, real quick. I mean, let me talk about the seasons real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you the cool thing. One of the things, about, the seasons. It's designed, like I said, we're not fighting against, algorithms and, for certain people, this is like, it's a seasonal thing to where through seasons, there are certain challenges, that the Blessemlord platform, puts out, to where it keeps engagement high, having, an intentional system of reinforcement, for coaching houses to work together, of how well coaching houses, work together to kill some of these challenges. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to use a better word. But, dominate, some of these challenges and stuff like that, so, I always say, a house, a team is only going to be as good as the structure, the foundation that it was built upon. So, the house that you build, you got to be very strategic. And when you're building this house, especially knowing that there are things that are intentionally put in place for houses, for these coaching societies to work together to where, the engagement, which separates, the Blessemlord platform, from different, other platforms, is to where the engagement of intent of teams working together, having challenges, that the Blessemlord society, coaching, society puts out there strategically to have, these, I don't want to call them tournaments, but challenges to where, it shows how good you work together. And then at the end, there is, a reward through seasons. And then the key thing, as far as, like I said, the season aspect of it is that throughout seasons, even because this one house, may have, did very well in this season, and they was the top house, they won all the challenges, Blessemlord, it resets itself. So it keeps it challenging to where, we run a whole different set of events, a whole different set of challenges, throughout the next season to where, maybe, you maybe have to switch your strategizing team up. Maybe you have to switch, how you are doing, certain things as far as like, researching, maybe, you might need to have somebody who's scouting and recruiting a little bit better, on the Blessemlord society, the Blessemlord coaching platform to where, you guys can, come together and show, that togetherness, which it's purposely built for teams to work together, throughout seasons, and then be able to, receive a reward, So, of course, as we begin to get further and we dig a little bit deeper, into it, and we open this thing up, of course, it's going to get bigger. It's going to get better, and at the same time, right now, this is what your feedback does is when, you start giving the feedback and I'm like, okay, well, what would you guys, like to see that you guys want, cause I have to make it challenging. Like, think about it. So like, even like, we're going to get real creative. One thing about me, I love to create. I love to be, in the moment, and that's one of the key things, as far as what the Blessemlord coaching platform, is doing is that in the moment, stand, within these seasons, resetting things, to where we can see through feedback what it is that you guys, are looking for, what you want, to be motivated for, to, keep the structure, of your house built a little bit, stronger to where within, you know what I'm saying, as you see, I mean, that 30, that 90-day period, you know what I'm saying, because some days, some of these challenges might go for 30 days and then we reset. Some days, some of these challenges might go 60 days and then we reset. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they might go, 90 days. But one of the key things that we are trying to prohibit and prevent, you know what I'm saying, working together as a team, as a coaching society, is certain, burnout, you know what I'm saying, no daily pressures, you know what I mean, built to reflection, you know what I'm saying, modeling consistency, you know what I mean, committing, intentionally, you know what I mean, all these things are definitely, you know what I'm saying, are definitely, things that we, are working on. But let's go ahead and let, like I said, man, I get to rambling. Let's let it play.
Intentionally, leaders model consistency. Reflection is built in. There's no pressure to perform daily. No streaks. No shame. No burnout. This creates a disciplined but forgiving environment, rare in online spaces. Blessemlord is for coaches, entrepreneurs, creators, professionals, builders, people serious about growth and connection. If you want fast attention, this isn't the place. If you want long-term relationships and leadership, you're in the right room. Blessemlord is digital land, not a feed. You don't fight for visibility here. You place yourself where alignment exists. Explore the comments. Meet intentionally. Build a house when you're ready. Welcome to Blessemlord.
Yeah, so like I said, man, if you guys haven't, had the opportunity, if you haven't had, the time, do so, man. Hey, listen, like I said, there's no pressure. You know what I mean? There's no pressure, you know what I'm saying? Do it at your time. But this is, you know what I mean, a platform, a coaching society are, built intentionally for people who have, visions of, being creators or having, their own internet business, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we have to, we have to clarify that too. Some things can overflow, being, how strong, but, it's starting through, like I said, through internet real estate, so definitely take advantage, you know what I'm saying? Definitely take advantage of the opportunity, that's there. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I can explain a little bit, about my house, you know what I'm saying? Being the steward of Blessemlord. There's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that, in my house, you know what I'm saying, and I don't want to just let the cat completely all the way out the bag, but there are a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that is implemented, you feel me, definitely, you know what I'm saying, into the steward house, you know what I'm saying, that I got tools, you know what I'm saying, to pretty much, help people, reach some of these goals, you know what I'm saying, got, of course, I mean, being, the steward, I mean, one of the top coaches, you know what I'm saying, of the Blessemlord platform, some of these tools, that I can't wait, to share with you guys as, the engagement and the app, starts, being more developed. That's one thing that I'm happy, to say is that it's under development. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, it's the process, and, being in that place, you know what I'm saying, of watching, the development, of this begin to, just unfold, man. Man, but when that traffic start raining in, y'all, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a great, adventurous, cool thing. But you know what I'm saying, let's also get into, you know what I'm saying, something else. Like I said, some of the tools, some of the things that I have to, share. Y'all know me, I love music, you know what I'm saying? And I've been big on creating music, you know what I'm saying, which I think, we're probably gonna create, some music right now. We're gonna create some music. Was this full screen? Oh, I didn't think that was full screen. I didn't think so. But yeah, we gonna create some music. Let's get back to the Blessemlord platform. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do see the number up on the screen, hey, live caller, you know what I'm saying? When we see right there, when we see the Blessemlord, the live caller right there on the screen, you see the number. It's the same number, right there on the screen. It's the same number, man. Hey, 619-509-4013, man. That is the number saying where we do live consultation. Saying we do live, you know what I mean, interviews, I'm saying, especially, you know what I mean, if you want to be a part, you know what I'm saying, of the Stewart House, you know what I mean, we can do our interview live right here online, you know what I'm saying, and hey, like my boys say, hey, we see if you qualify, you know what I'm saying, because like, you got to think about it, being that I am saying the foundation and I'm modeling, a lot of the things saying of how the development of, this coaching society should go. I'm telling you, man, I have provisions only to build a very strong, secure house, man. I really hope my voice is not messed up, man. I swear. Let me go and check my voice. I'm gonna be so mad if my voice. Okay, my voice is good, y'all. I'm gonna swear. I thought they had me talking in in one of them other voices. You know what I'm saying? But hey, while we got it, man, let's go ahead and have some fun where we start opening up some of this music. You for me? And start having a little bit of fun, you know, with a soundboard. Come on, man. What's going on? Why am I y'all, I really hope. Y'all know I hope. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Do y'all know? Voice mod is not running. Yes, it is. It better be running. What the world? Oh my God, y'all. Matter of fact, let me show that it is running. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to, how you say? It's game time. It's funny, we go to Blessemlord. And then all of a sudden we get here to this cold, crazy place. Yeah! This is the place where we come to get to some of this music. This is like one of the things that's a little bit different, about this platform. Yeah! That's why. It's like, wait, hold on. No, I really mean like you. Calm that down. You like way turned up, like you. I slow that down, like right now, okay? Cause whoa, you know what I'm trying to say, though. You know what I'm talking about? Got you good on that one, huh? Yeah, they're like, wait, I thought you did something. You always say, like, no, if you know what I'm talking about. I said, just you wanted to look at my hands on you. Let's get to it. But I need to see why soundboard. So it says not running. Y'all know I gotta for some reason it said it's not running. Yeah! Come on, everybody's welcome. Come on, everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean just that. Everybody is welcome. Come on, ring the alarm. Come on. Come on, let's dance. You wanna dance? I said let's dance. Come on, let's dance. Come on. Hey. Sorry about that. I found an echo. 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 Yeah. I found the echo, dude. You know? Come on. Hey, stop, please. Stop firing, you. Come on. It says it's connected to your. Oh, it's gonna be a party, y'all. Was my okay? Yes, I accept the terms, the agreement. Just bring it on so it can work. That's all I gotta say. I need this thing to work. If you know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Oops, sorry. Yeah. It was like right on, dude. Come on, give me a purpose for that. Come on, I need that. I was like, so silly. All right. Okay. Anyway, that was just like too much. Like I was trying to get into like just some music, bro. That was it. I just wanted to play some music. Okay. So, right now I'm turning it off. I am turning that off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't get to make like this music. I wanted to. Oh my God! I swear I wanted to. Hold on. We gotta get professional. Professional, bro. Wait, come on, man. Get me out of this. I'd rather have my echo, you know? I'd rather have my echo. No. Come on. All right, y'all. All right, we just went around, you know what I'm saying? You already know, I mean, we had to get through the Blessemlord, you know, platform, man. Like I said, so this is as part of the Stewart House, you know what I mean? You know, this is one thing that we, you know, heavy into entertainment. Heavy into entertainment, heavy into and using the tools, bro. We're getting this freaking get this freaking extra sound about my ear. Oh man, y'all definitely tune in. Let's get some of this music on though real quick, you know what I'm saying? I got about 15 minutes, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to create nothing, you know what I'm saying, but I created this last night, y'all. I'm excited about this right here. This right here, oh my God, bro. It's oh my God, it's been beautiful, y'all. This has been a game changer. I love it, you know what I'm saying? It has renewed something in me. And when I say renew, I'm able to use that word, not lightly, but from a place, I'm saying, of intent to be able to incorporate some spiritual reference. Cause this right here, man, listen, it was a stream a while ago. I was talking about some things and I was like, Lord, you show me all these things. You're telling me all these things. Lord, how are you going to do that? Hey, listen, when I'm talking about, man, I mean, this ain't almost as like, it ain't like almost like walking on water, you know, type of coincidental, you know, reality of faith, but the lightness to be carried through. You know what I'm saying? You know, seeing the Lord, you know what I mean, you know, carry me through this situation. And we talk about the footprint. You know, sometimes when you look back, you reflect, you know, yeah, it should have been 4 footprints, you know, walking in the sand, but you look back, it's only 2. You know, so, you know, the lightness, you feel me, of being, you know, carried, you know, through this process, you know, some of these things, you know, and you have to, and I strive and I urge and I encourage you guys, you know what I'm saying, you know, discipline. That's what we were talking about last night. And I need a lot of, you know what I'm saying, and you know, definitely, I think we were talking about the Ray J aspect of things. I mean, like, pray for Kenny, you know what I'm saying? Pray for Kenneth Globe. You know what I mean? You know, y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that I got things going on and I'm scheduling, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, I love this. I love this, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of my greatest love, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the Lord began to, you know, work with me in other aspects and began to, you know, hear me through another situation, saying to where I found another love, you're saying, you know, I don't know if y'all, you know what I mean? And I haven't, you know, spoken, saying like just too, just openly, you know what I'm saying, you know, about it, you know what I mean? But I do every once in a while, you know, so y'all hear me talk about, you know, being a registered behavior technician. Y'all do hear me talk about, you know, some of these things, you know what I mean? But I fell in love, you know what I'm saying, you know, with that job and what I do, you know what I'm saying, as being, you know, a behavior technician, and love, you know, working, you know, with kids with autism, you know what I'm saying? You know, I love it, you know what I'm saying? And again, you know, a miraculous encounter of how this has unfolded and how it has begun, you know, to take place. And that's why, you know, I pray and I'll kind of venture off into this about scheduling, you know what I'm saying? You know, because right now I'm in a place, you know what I'm saying, I love this, I love what I do, but I also love, you know what I'm saying, you know, the work that I do, you know what I mean? You know, working with, you know, kids and families, you know, with autism behavior, you know, just in general. And that's why, you know, you guys see, you feel me? And it's a cool segue into this. So this is where we get into, you know what I'm saying, our red folder, you know what I'm saying, you know, which I got the blue folder right ahead, you know, over me, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, the red folder, you know what I'm saying, you know, talking about things and being able to zone things, you know what I'm saying, in behavior. This is where all this comes from, you know what I'm saying? The music that I'm doing, we hear the music, I'm saying the music, you feel me, is just another segue, it's another branch, you feel me, of speaking about, you know what I mean, you know, behavior, red folder, blue folder behavior, being able, you know what I'm saying, to be conscious. Sometimes, I mean, we be subconscious of some of the things that we do, you know, so it's, you know, put it into place, I mean, to where we can start looking at things and we can self-regulate, you know, some of these things, some of our behaviors. And then if it needs to be reduction there, then we can do that. But if things need to be more enhanced and encouragement, then we can do that. But, you know what I'm saying, it has to start from somewhere. You feel me? So I'm using, thank God, you know what I'm saying, you know, an instrument, a tool, you know what I'm saying, of music, you feel me, to be able to identify and put some of these things in perspective, you know what I'm saying, to where we can bring attention and be alert, you know what I'm saying, you know, of some of the things that we do, you know, that's what we call it, you know, the red folder, you know what I'm saying, behavior, and you know, the blue folder, you know what I'm saying, you know, behavior. And we gotta be subconscious, you know what I'm saying, you know, and I look at it, you know, just in these sense, you know what I'm saying, you know, that blue folder, you know what I'm saying, you know, Blessemlord, you know what I'm saying, Blessemlord. And sometimes, you feel me, if we're looking at things, you feel me, in the red folder behavior, you know what I'm saying, let's look at it, you know what I mean, you know, the red folder, you know, going right there, you know what I'm saying, above me. We have to be conscious, you know what I'm saying? A warning, you know what I'm saying? You know, you could be headed, you know what I'm saying, to some fire. You could be headed to a situation that just might not be so soothing to you. So we have to be very careful and be attentive and be alert, aware, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, through the music, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I'm presenting and I'm putting it out. Lord, how are you going to do that? And I start having this red folder and this blue folder and this stuff thing starting to come together. So, like I said, you know, pray for me because it's a lot. Definitely, you know what I'm saying, you know, on my plate, I've been able to have to, you know, but through passion, I'm discipline, you know, seeking, you know, Lord God, guidance through these things, you know, is where I see it actually being possible, y'all, you know, and a lot of these things, just saying, is possible. So that's why, you know, getting back, you know, to the whole Blessemlord platform, you know, with things live caller tap in, y'all see the number on the screen, 619-509-4013. Doing, you know what I'm saying, live, you know, consultation, you know what I'm saying, you know, especially, you know what I'm saying, as far as being a part of the Steward House. I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying, my generals, you know what I'm saying, you know, which, you know what I mean, like I said, I created this song, you know what I mean, a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, general, you know what I'm saying, but we gonna go ahead and get into that song, you know what I'm saying, because we want to be ending, you know what I mean, the transit out about 45 minutes, I gotta get ready, you know, to get, you know what I'm saying, you know, to work, but I am looking for, you know what I'm saying, you know, my generals, you know what I'm saying, you know, those who wants to be a part, you know what I'm saying, of the Steward House, you know what I'm saying, you know, the Blessemlord platform, the coaching society, you know, the coaching, you know, platform, you know, so, you know, like I said, I am doing, you know, I'm accepting, you know, right now, application, you know, put your application in, you know, if you want to be a part, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we are under development and it's a lot of things that's going to be taking place in, you know, that's one of the things that I'm big up on, you know, the entertainment aspect of it. So, you know, we're going to get into, you know what I'm saying, this general song right here that, you know, I put down last night. Nice song. I love it. I love it, man. Nice song. Fire. Fire, y'all. Fire. Right here. Fire. You know what I'm saying? It's generals, you know, this is generals. Let this play. Let this play. Let this play.
Blessemlord. Yeah. River Doje. Say it right.
River Doje.
I'm calling my generals, still official in the game.
Come on.
Calling my generals, pillow talk won't make me change. Put the cake on my birthday, blow the candle. Part generous, eyes open, see the scandal.
One of my generals.
Calling my generals, still official in the lane. Long range vision, press they have it, but I stand in tow.
For anybody, you know what I'm saying, who want to be a part, you know what I mean, of the Blessemlord, the Steward House, you know what I'm saying, hey, I'm calling my general, you know what I mean, definitely tap in, you know what I'm saying, we can see, you feel me, this is a perfect fit, because like I said, man, your house is only as strong as your foundation, you feel me, so, you know, let me know, you know what I mean, let's get into it.
I'm Lord time, I'm plan already stamp. Amen. Rebel Doje steady, blow big vans. Don't think I can't handle these tools, I'm blessed. Escalating long range, still pass the test. Pain, shake decisions, conscious on guard. 24 every day, stay sharp. Tomorrow promise, today I stay clean. Grace come gentle with a pure heart dream. Respect to the elders, raise me higher. Life over money, truth over desire. Wisdom, everything I took, I'm giving it back. What good is knowledge if you drift off track? Think back, church steps, lessons learned. Easy roads burn, truth return. Streets teach code, keep holes in the heart. That's why I call my generals from the start. Listen. Calling my generals, just cause good official in the game. There's some little cover me, never out of frame. River Doje, moving patient, not late. On time. Look, blow posture, steady. Come on, pose. Clear perception now, see the trick play. False shine, false press, and be prayed. Feed disbelief, I rise to my feet. Solid food off it, they still want milk. Patient, train a bright, strong man, hand on his sword. Heart check daily, answer the Lord. Perfectly made, no flaw in design. Sometimes fall out of line, race.
I'm calling my generals, man. I still have it in the game, like I said, man. We are under development, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, yo, man, welcome to the Blessemlord stream, man. It is definitely going up, like we said, man, all 2026. It has been some revision, you know what I'm saying? And I'm loving, oh, man, what the Lord is doing. Let's go.
Realign. I've been there, club, fog in the mind. Count the cost, next to the cross. Right, vast through sacrifice, not gloss. Fit on home, meet peace, lie.
Hold on, real quick. You say like these some of the questions. I mean, hey, you gotta let me know. Hey, what zone is we in right now? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we in that red folder. You know what I'm saying? We in that red folder energy. You know what I'm saying? We in that blue folder. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're playing to the music. I mean, I put it out there. So we need to be knowing. You know what I'm saying? What zone we is, and that's part. You know what I mean? Like I said, the bed of the Stewart house. I mean, I'll let you know right now, man. We are in that red zone. Let's go.
Part in my tube. Blessemlord time. Level Dojays. Rolling rise, seals glory. House of God, unity. Yeah, but kingdoms fall when truth so down. Who really wear the crown? From nations to nations, signal broadcast. Worldwide. Turn it down, World Cut fan. Run the race, sharp head, core. Define. You a fly crab, pour more. No envy here, serve intent. Clan. If you don't like me, I'm content. Secure. Thunder and spirit, light men, sight power. Blue for the river, leaving night. Leave. Blessemlord. Rever gon' chase. Lever gon' chase. Say it right. Glow.
Stand ready.
Stand ready. I'm calling my generals. Still official in the game.
Stand firm.
Calling my generals. Still a top on the chain.
Let's go. Like it's game time. Come on.
Generous eyes open. See the standard. Calling my generals. Still official in the lane. Long range vision. Pressure heavy. But I stand. Blessemlord timing. Plan already stand. Rever Dojays steady. Globe advance. Yeah. Don't think I can't handle these tools, I'm blessed. Escalating long range, still past the test. Pain shake decisions. The conscious on guard. 24 every day, stay sharp. Oh wait.
Hold on, real quick. Wait. Oh my goodness, it's like we have it's our strange voices here, you know. It's a bit that need to be fixed. We're gonna work on fixing these things, but right now, all I'm trying to see is, shall we do red folder, blue folder? We know because what we have here is Mr. Glow and Reverend Dojay. But I've been noticing there's been a tag team between Mr. Glow and Miss Glow against Reverend Dojay. I don't know if y'all been noticing this, but I have been noticing Mr. Glow and Miss Glow have been taking shots
Everybody want a piece, but not everybody built to handle me. I'm temptation in the soil, make them dig just a taste. Every king wanna touch, wanna sit in my space. Touch it, taste it, taste it. I'm the glow and the greed, I'm the want and the need. Everybody wanna rule me, wanna plant they seed. I don't beg, I don't chase, I attract, I command. She bad, she bad, she bad, she bad. I make righteous men question what they understand. Red for the heat, I'm the test in the room. If you weak, you'll float, if you pure, you'll bloom. I'm the reason discipline gotta be real. I'm the reason fake faith get revealed. I shimmer when I walk, make them lose they stance. Even prophets gotta pray when I pass they glance. I don't whisper soft, I roll when I move. I make patience feel slow, make shortcuts look smooth. I drip excess, overstimulate minds. I'm the flex that distracts when the spirit decline. They fight over
Real quick, I just wanna make mention, see, I don't think
Y'all quite understand what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you, just because I'm showing you, you know what I'm saying? You know, but real quick, I think we have to go to it because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got too much time right now, but we got to go. Reverend Dolce response, you know what I'm saying? We got to get in, you know what I'm saying, into that. In that blue folder, we gotta end it.
Yeah. Blue folder.
We gotta.
Cold blow season. Store that bass there. I'm glad you're glad.
Wait. Yeah, I think that was the response right there. That was
Oh God, you got me shining. Word tucked in the candy truck. We them Christian soldiers in your town. We on top while the world's still climbing. When them lights around it go down. Oh God, you got me shining. Word tucked in the candy truck. We them Christian soldiers in your town. We on top while the world's still climbing. When them lights go down.
Look at the mechanics, how I spit it. Call me Christian Crusader, holy invader, respirator. Words wash souls like vapor. Ain't got no problem taking truth miles off from the shore. Put a little pep in your step. I promise I'm ahead of the war. Lights out in the city, still shining. I know you see the glow. Why you think the boy so clean? Transmission from Holy Ghost. Christian glue invasion. Pressure heavy on the scene. Born to floss like lip gloss. Why they stuck inside the scheme? They living by the law, but the word gave me possession. Do they really got a heart to go to fear the confession? Wrote a curtain, wore a script straight from the Lord. Parables turn terror.
I gotta tell you though, yeah, Reverend Dolce strong, you know what I'm saying? But you know, and like I said, man, Mr. Globe, happy taking shots just in that Reverend Dolce, you know what I mean? And that it's the
Full if your discernment poor, spiritual savage, but I manage with balance and grace. Give glory to God while I sharpen my mental for faith. Get ready, here we come, free casting through the nation. Every station we blaze, rebuking works of Satan. Holy, stay wild. Yes, Lord.
Word tucked in the candy truck. We them Christian soldiers in your town. Yo, we on top while the world's still climbing. When them lights around us that I don't crowns. Oh God, you got me shining. Word tucked in the candy truck. We them Christian soldiers in your town. We on top while the world's still climbing. When the system shuts down.
Yeah, I get invasive when the situation turn cruel. Food don't abide by the rules. I'm a Christian bull with pool city. See me draped in heavenly attire. Boy, you quip, spit word like fire and inspire the choir. Speak bones in the valley, they rattling, gasping for breath. Living flesh in the home, resurrection over death. Ain't no more they can put on me than what I'm built to bear. High level temptation come, but I ain't scared. Born there, raised there, tested like the testament. Came new with the screw that rejection, kind of the settlement. Light clear, fighting, shining on everything dark. If the body don't honor the throne, it won't make the ark. Long range vision, we exceed past definition. Quick soul, quick spirit, kingdom driven transmission. Crown stay heavy, but my posture stay low. Blue folder soldier everywhere I go.
Oh God, you got me shining.
Stand firm.
Word tucked in the candy truck. We the
come on, man, let's go.
Christian soldiers in your town. Yeah.
We on top while the world's still climbing when them lights are right down. Don't count. Oh God, you got me shining. We're tucked in a candy truck. We them Christian soldiers in your town. We on top while the world's still climbing when the system shut down. Yeah. Christian soldiers. Blue photo energy.
Yes,
Reba
sir.
Doja. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we gonna get to it. Like I said, man, you know, y'all definitely, man, keep me up in prayer because, like I said, you know, as far as the scheduling, there are some things that I love this music. Of course, like I said, to do, but I also love what I do. So I gotta get ready to prepare. You know what I'm saying? You know, right now, in the little bit of time that I got, you feel me, to get ready to go to work. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, you know, so that's what we doing, you know, and a lot of it, you know what I'm saying, is been able to model, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these different things, you feel me? And we get into it, you know, we up under development, you know what I mean? So, you know, modeling, you know, some of these things, man, I'm about to, you know, go ahead and get myself in that mindset, you know what I mean, begin to make that mental transition, you know, to prepare myself, you know, to do, like I said, you know, what I love. Of course, I love streaming. I love music. I love this, you know what I'm saying? But I also, you know, have another, you know, love and a passion, you know, for something else. And it's okay. You know, sometimes you feel me, like I said, you know, I can ramble on. It's okay. Sometimes, you know, we trying to, you know, cancel out one, you know, to just, you know, do one, you know, but hey, it's okay to have, you know, a few different things, you know what I'm saying, you know, and work these things and let these things work for you to get to the next level. I think a lot of times we forget them aspects, we forget those stages. You know what I'm saying, we only see the goal, you know what I'm saying, but we miss all the footwork, all the things that we gotta do in between to get to the place that, you know what I'm saying, you know, we desire or we envision, you know, for ourselves being the ultimate, the totality, you know what I mean, of some goals that we have, you know, for ourselves. So, you know, doing the footwork, you know, you know, I can share, you know, say I'm a little bit, you know, passing what I do right now. I've been doing a lot of footwork. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, you guys already know, man, I do got my master's, you know what I'm saying, you know, in ABA. You know what I mean, I'm a psych major, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a psychology, you know, major. So, you know, having, you know, that, and I'm back in school, you feel me? And then that's another thing, you know what I'm saying, that I've added to it. You know, shoot, that's why, you know, it was so big when I was talking about, you know, the whole, you know, the Ray J thing, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a drug and alcohol abuse counselor, you know what I'm saying? You know, a graduate certificate. So I'm back in school, you know, seeking another thing. I mean, and once you start learning, you know what I'm saying, you start learning how you can start putting and making and all these things, you know what I'm saying, you know, work together if you can thrive and you put these things together, piece them together, you know what I mean, very well. You know what I mean? So you gotta, you know, have some, you know, some strategy involved, you know what I'm saying, and have a plan, you know what I mean? But let me go ahead and get off this thing, you know what I'm saying? I want to definitely end it, you know what I'm saying, you know, with a Blessemlord, you know what I mean? You know, should we gonna keep it neutral, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hop in, you know what I'm saying, keep it neutral, you know, neutral, you know what I'm saying? And as we, you know, continue to grow, you know what I'm saying? You know, we definitely been in that studio, you know what I'm saying? You know, Blessemlord, man, to you guys, man, that he be with you guys, you know what I'm saying? Safe, traveling mercies, man, that you, I'm a man, warrior. You know, hey, y'all stay good, stay blessed, Reverend.